Hello and good day everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sir Marcy. So for today's video, I'm going to answer some of the questions here. That is all about the basic operations. If you're taking the civil service examinations, I hope that this video will help you. Okay, so let's start. So for number 1, the sum of two numbers is 48 and their difference is 6. So what is the larger number? So the options we have here are 16, 21, 27, 32, and 33. So paano natin isosolve yung ganitong klase ng problem? First is we'll need to translate this into mathematical equation. Sabi dyan, the sum of two numbers is 48. So if we will represent it in mathematical expression or equation, that is, let's say, x plus y is equal to 48. So x and y here will represent the larger and smaller number. Also, in the problem, sinabi na the difference is 6. Meaning, if we will translate it in mathematical equation also, that is x minus y is equal to 6. So as you can see, mapapansin natin that we can now solve this equation by elimination. Why elimination? Because we want first to eliminate the variable y since they produce 0 pairs or it produces 0 pairs. Okay? So by elimination, we'll just add or subtract the equation. So here, I'm going to use addition. X plus x, that is equal to 2x, is equal to 48 plus 6, that is equal to 54. So we divide both sides of the equation by 2. So 54 divided by 2, then x is equal to 27. Meaning, one of the value of the number here is 27. So we don't know yet kung ito ba ay malaki o maliit. So in order for us to identify the missing number or the variable y, so we will just substitute it to either our equation 1, which is x plus y equals 48, or equation 2, which is x minus y is equal to 6. So for me, no, kahit sino dyan pwede nyong gamitin na equation. You will arrive with the same answer. Okay, so for me, I'm going to use equation 1 na lang. So that is x plus y is equal to 48. And remember that we already have the value for x and that is equal to 27. So i-plug in natin siya dito by substitution. So 27 plus y is equal to 48. Then we apply subtraction property of equality. So meaning, we're going to subtract both sides of the equation by 27. So this produce 0 pair. Ang may na lang ay y is equal to 48 minus 27 and that is equal to 21. So tingnan nga natin if the difference of these two numbers is 6. So 27 minus 21 and that is 6. 27 plus 21, that is equal to 48. And also, we can now answer the question, what is the larger number? Obviously, your answer would be 27. Okay? So that's how you solve question number 1. Now, let's proceed with question number 2. What is the sum of all prime numbers between 1 and 15? Remember, when we say prime numbers, the only factor in prime number is that 1 and the number itself. So we're going to get or list first all the prime numbers between 1 and 15. So ano-ano ba yung mga prime numbers na mayroon between 1 and 15? So our answer would be, una, from the list is 2. So question number 2, the prime numbers are the following. First, 2. So 2 times 1, okay, that's 2. Also 3. 3 times 1, 3. 4 Is 4 a prime number? The answer is no, no? Kasi when we say 4, that is 4 times 1 and also 2 times 2. So we will not include 4. So 5 is included kasi that's 5 times 1. 6 is not included kasi 6 times 1 and 3 times 2. So hindi siya prime. So we'll use 7. 7 times 1 is 7 and wala na pong ibang other factor aside from that, no? Then we have 8. So not a prime number. 9 not a prime number. 10 is not a prime number. 11. Okay, 11 is a prime number and also the last one is 13. So these are the prime numbers na mayroon between 1 and 15. So we're going to get the sum. So according to the question, what is the sum of all prime numbers? So we will just add the prime number here. So 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 plus 13. So 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 7 17 plus 11 28 plus 13, that is equal to 41. So the sum of all prime number here is equal to 41. So that is, yan. So 41 yung sagot natin. Next, let's proceed with question number 3. What is the sum of all even numbers between 5 and 21? This time, the question here is even numbers. So ililista natin lahat ng even numbers na nasa pagitan ng 5 and 21. And when we're talking of even numbers, these are the numbers divisible by 2. So, we'll write it, no? Okay, so for number 3, we have between 5 and 21, so that is 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Okay, so that's the list of all even numbers between 5 and 21. So may isang way kung paano nyo makuha yung kanilang sum. I hope you remember this when you were in high school, no? So the formula in solving for the sum is using the arithmetic series, no? Ang formula nun, actually there are two formulas there, but we're going to use the first one na lang. So that is equal to S is equal to N multiply to A sub 1 plus A sub N all over 2. Yung N dito, that represents the number of terms na meron tayo. And the A sub N there is the last term sa ating sequence. Okay? So I hope you get my point. So para makuha natin to, we have S is equal to N. Ilan ba ang term meron tayo? How many terms do we have in this sequence na may even numbers? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8. Multiply to A sub 1, that means yung ating first term. Ano ba yung first term ng ating sequence? And that is 6. Okay, 6. Plus, yung ating last term is 20. So this is our first term and this is our last term. That is your A sub N. So that is now 20. Okay, divide it by 2. So from here, makita na natin yung magiging sagot natin, no? So simplify lang natin yung equation. We have 8 multiply to 6 plus 20, so that's 26 all over 2. Then to simplify again this equation, pwede nyong i-divide yung 8 by 2, so that is equal to 4. Okay? Now, so S now is equal to 4 multiplied to 26. And 4 times 26, that is equal to 104. So yan po yung sagot natin. So here, the answer for question number 3 is equal to 104. Okay? So yun po yung sagot natin dito. So 104. Okay? Let's now move on with question number 5. Or question number 4. What is the sum of the series 0.5, 2.5, 12.5 to 7 terms? So medyo may confusion pagdating dito sa number na to. Actually, this is a sequence, no? So I'll just write it first. So we have 0.5, then we have 2.5, and this is 12.5 up to the 7 terms. So 4th term, 5th term, 6th term, and yung pang 7th term natin. So as you can see, medyo may kahirapan yung question na to, no? And this one is not a this is not arithmetic sequence. So ito ay geometric sequence. Ibig sabihin naman ito, meron naman siyang common ratio. Okay? So yung common ratio, to solve for that, we will need to divide the previous term or the present term to the previous term. So here, we're going to get first the common ratio and we represent it by R. So that's 2.5 divided by 0.5. So para mabilis, no, we'll just move the decimal point to the right and that's simply 25 all over 5. Ibig sabihin, ang common ratio natin ay 5. So check natin, no? 0.5 times 2.5, so that is equal to 2.5, no? Then 2.5 times 5, that's equal to 12.5, so that's correct. Now, in order for us to get this one, no, mayroon tayong formula na gagamitin. I still remember na yung formula rito is equal to S is equal to A sub 1 multiply to R raised to n minus 1 all over r minus 1. So, kunin natin yung a sub 1. Okay. So, s is equal to a sub 1. And remember again that the a sub 1 is your first term. So, we have 0.5 multiplied to r raised to n. And ang n natin is the 7th term. Remember? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, that is 5 raised to 7 minus 1. All over, that is r, which is 7 minus 1. Oh, sorry. That is 5 minus 1. Okay? Now, using the scientific calculator, your answer here is equal to 9765.50.